Ребята, всем привет, с вами Алексей, вы на канале Раша. Сегодня мы играем в Call of Cthulhu. Ну как играем? Я уже отснял для вас 1,5 часа, но, включив звук, понял, что придется записывать еще раз, потому что звук, мой голос, он слышен, но он какой-то... Он есть, потом прерывается, потом опять его нету, то есть цельных слов вообще не слышно. Что хочу сказать. Звук я вроде как настроил, перекрестие не стояло почему-то в игре, прицела не было, я включил, пускай будет графика на максималках. Вот она, глава 2, докуда я дошел, порт Дарквотера, поэтому придется новую игру, не знаю. Глава 1. Детективное агентство Пирса Бостон. Бостон, 1924 год. Эдвард Пирс, ветеран Первой мировой войны, пытается заглушить свои воспоминания алкоголем и снотворным. Он стал частным детективом, но никак не может найти дело, способное вывести его из апатии. Пирс должен как можно скорее найти нового клиента, иначе рискует потерять лицензию. Все читать не буду, то, что я до этого читал, потому что за 1,5 часа я тут столько текстов начитал, что подустал, скажу честно. И повторно читать никакого интереса не вызывает. Вы уж извините, но то картинка нету, звук есть, то наоборот, как сейчас. Картинка есть, все хорошо, звука нет. Давайте погрузимся в безумие. Безумие есть благо. Богам смешны попытки людей сохранить рассудок перед лицом неизбежной смерти. Акулы, касатки, киты и кишки. Так, ладненько. Более быстрое сейчас прохождение, потому что я уже прошел это. К сожалению, не показать без своего голоса не могу. Хочется с голосом. Какой-то голос.
What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen. Behold. Everything has already been written. Perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
общем, я когда первый раз проходил, я так и знал, что это будет сон.
I hate whiskey.
Ненавижу виски. Но я думал, он проснется на рабочем столе, а он проснулся вот здесь, на диване. В общем, читать все опять это не буду. Осматривайте. На паузе читайте. Дай бог запишется.
I wonder why I
На
still
этот раз.
take these things.
Снотворные таблетки. Да-да-да. Предлагают выпить нам, но пить не будем.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Детективное агентство Пирса.
I should get rid of all this stuff. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't
Да-да-да,
understand.
лесби. Он все тупица не понял или не хотел понимать, не знаю. В Мистер Пирс. Закрытое дело.
I have business here to attend to. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader.
Да, читать это полезно, потому что знание — сила.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
Да-да-да,
That's
девушка,
correct.
это я.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield,
Люси
in charge of
Шерфилд.
investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Да-да-да, мы прокачали. Мы это все читали. Красноречие, поиск, психология, расследование, оккультизм, медицина, сила. Вот. В общем, я прокачал тогда медицину и силу. Да.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon
Я
be
думал,
up
мы
to date.
поедем куда-то.
And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
Конечно,
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Да, заткнись ты, коза.
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Да,
What
странное
am I
существо.
supposed to find?
Tell me,
И Сара Хокинс с
tell me
ребенком,
if this is the work of madness,
которому было 11.
or if, on the contrary, you manage to
Школьник.
detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
Да,
That's all you've got?
в
The
10-й
painting?
раз.
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Да. Еще раз все просмотрим. На паузе прочитывайте. Значит, нужно смотреть картину, знакомиться с досье семьи Хокинса.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Чудовищная фигура. Страшное чудовище, которое ее убило. И Сару, и ребенка.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Видение.
Saw things?
Что за видения
What do
такие?
you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Блин, постараемся узнать.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Мы уже знаем, где эта книжка.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Опять же, смотрим на паузе, читаем.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
К сожалению, столько всего прочитал, все пропало. Надеюсь, сейчас не пропадет. Пирс взял дело Хокинсов. Проклятую художницу обвиняют, проклятую. Обвиняют в том, что устроила пожар, который и убил ее вместе со всей семьей. Единственная улика — страшная картина, которую она отправила отцу. На транспортной этикетке был указан адрес склада, расположенного в доках острова Дарквотер. Именно с этого места Пирс и начал расследование. Вот глава 2, порт Дарквотера. Не знаю. Попробовать записать сейчас видео, но оно слишком короткое будет. Или попробовать тогда пройти все опять до конца, со всеми переговорив. Давай, малыш, мы не можем ждать. Вперед. Давай. Пять дней плыли. Было 20 октября, сейчас будет 25. Сейчас он закурит, чтобы ему было спокойнее на душе.
Almost there.
Джеймс Фицрой, капитан этого корабля. Call of Cthulhu. Зов Ктулху. Сцилла, китобойное судно. Это то самое легендарное судно, о котором мы скоро узнаем. Которое словило самое последнего кита, самое последнее чудовище, как было написано, которое занимало всю палубу даже свисала с краев. И прокормила весь этот остров.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Ладно, попробуем пройти. Довольно быстро.
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't...
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy! They're cops. They can't understand.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Ну,
There's
влазить
something
не будем,
coming.
кто прав. Они
Something
или
real
они.
bad.
Правы оба.
Don't put that beast back
Оставлять
in the
его
water,
здесь
you
тоже нельзя.
shysters! You're crazy!
Ну и спускать в воду
They
нельзя.
can't understand. Damn
Они бы
stupid
оставили,
idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
чтобы убедиться вообще, кто вообще, что за чудище убило эту касатку. А потом уже
You can't
выкидывали.
understand. You're not sailors. It's a...
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that...
What could have done so
Так,
much?
ну ясно,
Don't
ясно,
put that
ясно.
beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
A boxed limpet. You think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the
There's
fog?
nothing for you here
Now
either.
shut up your big mouth once and
Pretext.
for all.
Optimistic.
Окей. Козёл. Ты что, тут самый высокий, что ли? А? Высокий, да.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Да, для человека, который любит выпить, конечно. Это ж Америка. 20-е года 20 века. Сухой закон в Америке. Запрет. Prohibition. Нифига. Open. Выпивка есть.
Hey, be careful.
Ну это еще раз можно просмотреть. И третий, и пятый раз. Будь осторожен. Она оценила.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
That guy was looking for trouble. So choose your camp if you don't want the same treatment.
Hey, buddy, I don't want any trouble.
So serve me a drink.
Just to make things clear, only regulars can run up and tab. Others pay.
По-моему, не такие ответы были, ну ладно.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Она, так это вот все-таки та коза мичуринская, которая сидит и курит сигарету. Пить не будем, нет.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
Любитель Золотого века.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
That'll be all for now.
Да. Там вот закрыто. Пока непонятно, что тут. Пока непонятно. Здесь уединенное местечко такое. Уединенное местечко. А вот это коза мичуринская. Охранник какой-то.
What you looking at, stranger?
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger.
Дай мне спокойно пить. Курить. Да кури ты и пей, что ты хочешь. Что хочешь, то и делай.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
Все, ухожу, ребята.
The miraculous catch.
Да.
Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Ну, прошло 78 лет с того момента. Ё-моё. Это долгий промежуток времени. Почти 80 лет. Читайте на паузе. Это очень интересно. Это стоит прочитать.
She will do it again, you know. Oh, the girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop.
Это читает.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
And the doctor, what did he say?
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That
Где
catch
ты видел
saved our
молодого
island.
человека?
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
It was delicious, maybe yes, maybe yes.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Ла-ла-ла-ла. Так, ну что, здесь все вроде.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Yes. Там ничего интересного. Уверенность, кошмары, улики, предметы. Вот говорил в прошлом видео, ну, в которое я не могу выложить, полуторачасовое, которое, что, ну, предметы, а вот это знание. Так вот, sleeping, знание, почему нельзя было, это же предмет, с одной стороны, с другой стороны, его, наверное, нельзя использовать, поэтому это как знание. Непонятно. Но было написано, что он взял снотворные таблетки, значит, что? Значит, он будет их использовать. Они находятся почему-то в разделе знания, а знание это, допустим, улики, это этот раздел, а не раздел предметы.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Cat. Да, вот интересно. Просто заплатите курьеру шантаж чистой воды. Там ничего интересного не было. Здесь у нас отхожее место.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Именно этот корабль и видели. На второй этаж что-то там завалено. Не пройти. Да ну нафиг. Ё-моё. Первый том остался, в общем, в офисе. Я думал, я все просмотрел. А в первом видео я его подобрал. Но... Что ж тут поделаешь? Как-то так. Остался там, ну что ж. Ничего не поделаешь уже.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Это его отец.
What a macabre souvenir.
Деревянная нога. Ну что?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay, okay.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
Может, это ты
I don't
сделал?
remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates,
Всё
as well
может
as the
быть.
goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I was looking at your photograph, the one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Слушай, видел?
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
Интересный вопрос.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about
Он видел
mythology.
или он верил?
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor.
Читал?
It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Читал, да.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Так, ну вроде все спросил.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
Полицейский
You
стоит.
know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Кто-то, я думаю, что кто-то здесь хотел, чтобы я осмотрел этот склад.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Ну что, я надеюсь, ребята, в этот раз все нормально со звуком. Потому что, если нет, я прям даже не знаю, что делать. В общем, ребята, если понравилось видео, то ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал. Всем удачи!